Caleb and John.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
What's happening?
Welcome, gentlemen. Are you gentlemen ready to enter the Tower of Truth?
Oh, yes.
As I'll ever be.
Absolutely.
For sure. Oh my goodness.
As you'll see,
Okay.
every number corresponds to a question in the clipboard. The higher the number, the deeper the question.
Yep.
If you're able to conquer the Tower of Truth by answering truthfully by every question, you'll be able to sign one of the pieces. You'll see some of your other fellow artists that have already signed them before you.
Well, please.
Caleb and John, right?
Well, okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair. My name's first.
Now, was there ever John and Caleb, or is it always just...
There was, but we figured JC was already
JC,
taken by
Jesus
our Lord
Christ.
and Savior. Yes. So
And Jeremy Camp.
Right, okay, well, that's
Just
true.
Too many
Yeah.
JCs out there. Market saturated. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna go in deep. Let's see if I can get 40.
oh my goodness.
Wow.
Go deep.
Okay.
I'm all about. I just
Oh,
jump into
man.
the deep end right here.
That is the deepest question.
Oh, wait, really? Dang.
48.
Here we go.
Thank
oh,
you.
No.
Thank you.
What have I got myself into?
What is something you wish you could change about yourself?
I would probably have a slightly thicker beard.
Dude, I feel that.
You know what I mean? I would probably have slightly, like, it comes in nice, but it's like yours has great coverage, you know what I mean,
thank
Andy?
you,
Like, I
thank
would,
you.
yeah. So, did I get it right?
I'm just saying, you have a great
I wouldn't
beard.
change a thing
thank
about
you.
you, man.
Oh, John.
All
come
right.
on.
What about you?
What? I thought that was Caleb.
What'd you change?
Man, that one hit home for me. I'm really trying here, but I will say the other one that I think about, sometimes I wish I had a deeper voice, but I just...
But that's what people love about you. Like, it's just that, like, you hit those high notes. I would be 2 inches taller. I would be 2 inches taller. Now that I'm thinking
okay,
about
taller
it.
too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, dude, you're already
Slightly
tall.
more
Come on.
muscular.
Leave something for me.
Yeah, well, if
Hey.
we could be like 6'2", equal.
Equally.
You know?
Okay, yeah. We'd agree on 6'2" equally.
So go ahead, your choice.
Okay.
You're
I
up.
don't know how you...
See, sometimes the tower guides you
It does.
Yes.
Tower's guiding me
to another deep question.
46.
I just had coffee, so my hands are a little jittery. There we go. 46.
We're really going in on the deep end on this.
We are. Was that this? No, there's a 47 there, so that's...
All right, what's next?
Okay, cool.
What we got?
Where do you see yourself 1 year from now?
My wife and I are getting rid of debt, so I'd love to get a house and have all the debt paid off. I think we want a headline at some point, you know, probably get a few more singles out. I don't know, man. I would love to be more involved in my church. We're getting into church and like trying to really dive into, you know, serving as much as we can while, you know, we're out on the road.
So my wife and I moved from Nashville to a little town about 50 minutes south of Nashville called Columbia fairly recently. So we're, you know, being on the road as much as we are, it's kind of tough to get a stable community. So we're really looking for community. We just found a great church down there. So kind of same as John, like looking to get more involved in worship and in the community there. Want to eventually host a Bible study at our house down in Columbia as well. And yeah, honestly, really what we do is what I've always wanted to do since I was 12 years old. So it's like, I just want to keep doing this, keep making music, keep putting out songs that we love. Yeah, we definitely want to have a full album out 1 year from
Yes,
now. We're
yeah.
working hard on it as well.
Oh,
And I want to be closer and more in love with Jesus.
Get a little closer to the Tower of Truth here now.
Oh boy. Hold those hands up.
All right, come on. Let the tower guide you.
Tower guide you. Use the force.
Yeah, oh, okay, all right. Oh, 31. 31 has. Wait. Okay, 3 has chosen.
Are there
itself.
rules on like...
Bam.
Oh, nice. Okay, and I'll get the next one.
Okay. Okay, Danny Goki signed this one.
Whoa!
All right,
Dude,
we're in
what a
good
guy.
company. All right, question number 3. What do we got?
Easy.
Yeah, this is an easy one. And you guys went super deep, so you're going to be like, really, that's it? All right. Road trip or flight?
For me, if it's a road trip, if there's a bus, a tour bus is by far the best way to travel because you fall asleep at one venue, they drive through the night, you wake up, you're at the next venue. Like it's that easy. Versus a flight, you got to go through security and everything. But I would prefer a flight to just hopping in a van and driving 12 hours during the day.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree. I think, being on a tour bus and just falling asleep in one state and then waking up and you're there.
It's hard to beat.
Okay.
It's like 31.
Yeah.
Might be the one.
Oh, there we go.
I can use 2 hands for this.
Yes, you can.
Okay,
We're not
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on hormones right now.
I'm
Sweating. I'm literally sweating.
Let's do this. Okay, so this involves your phone. If you guys are willing to just pick it up, just so you remember.
Sure. Yep.
The last picture you took on your phone and why?
So this is our first like arena thing on Hits Deep. and I took this video of the arena, and right as I was taking it, the lights went down, and it was like boom, and like Toby Mac was getting on. So it was, might be. Everyone started going nuts. Anyways,
that's
so
cool.
yeah.
My wife and I, we opened a cycle studio in Columbia. My wife's a spin instructor. She's awesome. She's amazing. And so we're investing in a camera. We were just talking about that. We're investing in a camera. So I took a picture of another cycle studio and how they frame their classes.
So you're into cycling too?
I am by proxy. Yes. Yes. No, I take probably 3-4 spin classes with her a week. Once every other week, worship rides. We cycle to worship music.
Oh, that's cool.
Super fun, man.
That's cool.
It's really great.
It's hard to be angry while you're worshiping. So
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
You're making me do another hill.
Reason to praise.
What could be better?
What can be better?
Oh man.
All right, what's next? Here we go. Let's see what we can. Oh, nice.
Wow, you're really
Very,
going for those side pieces there.
yeah, that's my strategy, kind
Oh,
of.
who's that?
I don't know who did this one before. They would need to work on their signature a little bit. Ren Collective also. All right, number 9.
Number 9.
What we got?
All right, Coke or Pepsi?
Ooh.
Neither.
Caleb's very strict these days.
Very, very strict these days about, just kind of like being careful what I put in my body.
So what do you, just water then, or?
Water, coconut water, certain types of juices if there's not a lot of additives in it. I like seltzer, so it's kind of like, seltzer was how I got off of soda in the first place.
Well, I'm trying to be healthy too, so Coke.
Less sugar.
Less sugar, probably. Diet.
Diet.
Diet. Coke. All right.
Coke Zero.
Dude.
Yeah, Coke Zero.
Oh, nice.
Oh. 1-1.
Oh man.
This is perfect.
Thank you.
What is the best advice you've ever received?
Proverbs 3:5. Just trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him. He'll keep your path straight. And I think about that so much, just through like the chaos of like what we're doing. It's like, I mean, we went from just being like side guys to all of a sudden, like we're up there talking and singing. And for me, like that's tough. Like, I mean, I love, like, I'm just playing bass right now with Kane, and like we'll sing a little bit, but I think just talking can be like really difficult for me sometimes, and like because I just feel like I don't have anything good to say, but it's like there's also this little bit, and I don't say this to be like prideful or anything, but it's like God has called us to, speak and to be the guys, and so
That's right.
I think I really have to count on God for that side of things, because I feel like I don't have a lot of great things to say.
I think the best marriage advice I ever got was about a month or two before we got married, and someone I trust said to me, it's like, hey, you're gonna have a successful marriage if you can, in advance, forgive the other person for who they're not. Like, you love them for who they are.
That's really good.
But forgive them for who they're not. Because, one person can't fulfill you except Jesus.
Yeah.
In all things, right? Toby Mac was sharing in Tour Church yesterday. He said, meekness is the new dope. That's what he said.
In a way that only Toby can say.
In a way that only he can say. And and he said, we are servants. And he said, what is a servant's job? A servant's job is to humbly wait for his master to tell him to do something, to request something. It's like, he's like, so our job is to humbly wait at the feet of Jesus and wait for him to tell us what to do. So I think that's something that's been really sticking with me lately. Yeah, since yesterday. So, all right.
Let's have
Wait. Can we see if we can just like? You should see if you can like.
Okay.
Have you seen some?
Right.
I saw someone do that.
Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. That was like right there. Shoot.
So as the tower falls, the final question is, when was a time when your life fell apart, and how did God put it back together again?
So my parents split like right as I was about to get married, and it was so like I would wake up and I would just be like crying. It was awful. My dad, like growing up, he was just the most angry. Like he was kind of like a workaholic. Like he provided for us, and it was great. But like coming home, like I just felt like he was just always angry. And but I watched my dad like go to church and completely. He's a different person today. He's being the dad that he really wasn't that for me when I was growing up. And so that's been really great. Like God used that to build my dad back up and like put him back together and kind of like restore my relationship with him too. So that was just super cool for me. But
yeah, for me, so my family and I, we planted a church in Rhode Island, where I'm from, when I was 14 or 15. I'm sure a lot of people out there are like, have had something where they believed in it so hard and prayed for it so hard and like invested so much into it. And unfortunately, it only lasted a few years before we had to shut it down. It just didn't end up, taking in the community. It happened right before I went off to college, and so I kind of went off to college with a little bit of a baggage, a little bit of bitterness. And so I was just kind of vented to God one night, and it all kind of came out, but just the Lord was very kind and faithful to me, and he said, listen, that's not who I am. Like, just because that didn't work out, like, I have something else for you, and like that's setting the stage for what's going to happen. Like, it's all a part of the plan. Like 10 years later, really, that church, because we didn't have anybody else to lead worship, that was really one of the first places where I actually, out of necessity, had to kind of take the stage. And I'd only been playing a guitar for a month, but we didn't have a guitar player. My dad was like, all right, buddy, you're up, you know what I mean? And so like, I think the Lord used that to kind of set the stage for, the ministry that my parents are doing now, the ministry that we're doing now. And so, it just goes to show you that a lot of good can come from things that you think are failures.
yeah.
Only thing that's left to do is have you guys sign, because you successfully conquered the
let's
Tower of
go.
Truth.
Yeah. Top and sign?
Yeah.
All right.
Put a little "and" on there for me.
Gotcha.
My signature for a while.
Next.
Hey, we're Caleb and John, and we survived the Tower of Truth.
Come on.
All right, good job, guys.